Passion Now Network for All, in short CNN4All, Urbana, Illinois, USA.
And Bethel House of Refuge, Muhammad, Illinois, USA presents this week's breaking news in wellness and health for all people and all professionals. Hi, I'm the Pete of Dr. Z and Pete. Of course, this is Dr. Z, this handsome fellow, properly dressed. And I am presently the CEO of Bethel House of Refuge in Muhammad, Illinois. Formerly, I was the executive director of a prison ministry in this area, and previous to that, the president of a commercial construction company operating the East Central Illinois area. Mm-hmm. This is my very distinguished, he looks distinguished, nice, beautiful tie, co-host. He's a co-host, Dr. Alex Rama Zachariah. Doc is also a medical professor and a CEO of CNN4All. Recently, Doc was the chief medical officer, and that's the medical director of Provena, now present United Samaritan Medical Center in Danville, Illinois. He was there in all of 2008 and part of 2009, and prior to that, he was the dean of one of the top 12 medical schools out of 300 plus medical schools in India, Christian Medical College, Ludhiana, India. Doc and his wife Prema, also a retired physician. He's got children that are physicians as well, so they was doctor. She was also a professor, and they spent 43 years at Christian Medical Center in Ludhiana, first as students, and then as faculty, and they retired in the year 2000. They now reside in Urbana, Illinois, where they have been since 2005. Doc has a great resume, and Doc, with your resume, your medical experience, I'm privileged to co-host with you this week's breaking news. It's very important for you to be with us, and I need you to tell the folks what we're all about here.
Now, before that, could you tell about your wife and what she does?
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. My wife is a travel accountant, Stephanie. She's a travel accountant at the University of Illinois in the electrical and computer engineering department. Mm-hmm. And she's pleased to be part of this team.
Yes. Please note that this is not medical advice. This is for your information only. You may mention this to your physicians, and you may even ask your physician to
Absolutely. Don't change your treatment based on what you hear. Invite your doctor to watch and discuss it, okay? If you'd like to communicate with us, you can by email, breakingnews@CNN4all.com, or you can write to us.
You may write to us, Breaking News, CNN4All, P.O. Box 17494, Urbana 61803, USA.
All right, let's jump right into it, Doc. Oh, look at this. Yin-yang effects of sodium chloride presents a salt conundrum. Eat less salt is a mantra of our health-conscious times and is seen as an important step in reducing heart disease and hypertension. My wife's always talking to me, too much salt. Too much salt in the diet, and specifically sodium, is widely acknowledged as a major risk factor for high blood pressure. However, scientists have found that salt's other oft-overlooked constituent, chloride, might also play a very important role. What do you think, Doc?
Yin-yang they are actually complementary, not opposing forces interacting to form a whole greater than either separate part, in effect a dynamic system. This is originated in China. Everything has both yin and yang aspects. Shadow does not exist without light. A study by L. McCollum and team at the University of Glasgow published their findings in the Journal of Hypertension, September 2013. The study has revealed that low chloride levels in the blood is an independent indicator of mortality risk in people with hypertension. The role of chloride in hypertension has received little attention from scientists so far, but after analyzing data from almost 13,000 patients with high blood pressure, followed up over 35 years, the researchers found that low levels of chloride was associated with a higher risk of death and cardiovascular disease.
All right, I got a question for you. You're the doctor. Is chloride available apart from sodium?
No, it's together.
It's a problem then.
Yes.
Then the only way you're getting chloride is with sodium chloride. Sodium is cast as a villain for the central role it plays in increasing the risk of high blood pressure, with chloride little more than a silent extra in the background. Oh, however, our study has put the spotlight on the understudied chemical to reveal an association between low levels of chloride serum in the blood and a higher mortality rate. And surprisingly, this is in the opposite direction of risks associated with high sodium.
It is too early to draw any conclusions about relating this finding to salt intake and diet. We need more research to establish exactly what the relationship between chloride and the health risk is.
Okay.
We need.
Well, salt is good. I appreciate it. And if I had high blood pressure, I would be careful as well. All right, we're moving from eating to breathing. 2 types of inhalers, equally safe and effective, new study suggests. An international study led by John Hopkins, a pulmonary expert, finds that the drug tiotropium, marketed as Spiriva brand, can be delivered safely and effectively to people with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, in both mist and traditional dry powder inhalers. The new Respimat inhaler, which delivers the drug in a mist form, is approved for use in Europe, but not in the United States. The traditional inhaler, known as HandiHaler, uses a dry powder form of the drug and is widely used in the U.S.
This is a very interesting development. Robert A. Wise and team published in the New England Journal of Medicine, September 8, 2013, the study comparing the 2 drug delivery system. It was randomized, double-blind, prospective trial, the ultimate trial, conducted at 1,200 sites in 50 countries with more than 17,000 COPD patients. The study found that the safety profile of tiotropium delivered with the Respimat system in either a dose of 5 micrograms or 2.5 micrograms was similar to the traditional dose of the drug that is in wide use today, delivered with the HandiHaler.
Well, there's no cure at this point for COPD, but inhaled medications can delay exacerbations of the disease and really improve or help to improve the quality of life. That's good news for people with COPD. We're going back to eating and how what we eat affects us. Fish oil could help protect alcohol abusers from dementia. Loyola University Chicago Stritch School of Medicine suggests that omega-3 fish oil might help protect against alcohol-related dementia. Previous studies have shown that long-term alcohol abuse increases the risk of dementia. Go figure, who knew? The Loyola study found that in the brain cell of rats exposed to high levels of alcohol, a fish oil compound protected against inflammation and cell death.
The study by Michael A. Collins and colleagues was reported in September at the 14th Congress of the European Society of Biomedical Research on Alcoholism in Warsaw, Europe. Further studies are needed to confirm whether fish oil protects against alcohol-related dementia.
My goodness.
Fish oil has the potential of helping preserve brain integrity in abusers. At the very least, it wouldn't hurt them.
It wouldn't hurt them. Well, that's good. Best way for an alcohol abuser to protect the brain is to quit drinking or cut back to moderate amounts. The study does not want people to think it's okay to take fish oil and a few capsules and then continue abusing alcohol. That doesn't work. Forget that. You need to stop the drinking and take the fish oil at the same time. All right, we're back to sleeping again, Doc. Breathing, eating, sleeping. Sleep deprivation increases food purchasing the next day. People who are deprived of one night's sleep purchase more calories and grams of food in a mock supermarket on the following day in a new study published in the journal Obesity, September 2013, the official journal of the Obesity Society.
Sleep deprivation also led to increased blood levels of ghrelin, a hormone that increases hunger. on the following morning. However, there was no correlation between individual ghrelin levels and food purchasing, suggesting that other mechanisms such as impulsive decision making may be more responsible for increased purchasing.
Colin Chapman of Uppsala University in Sweden hypothesized that sleep deprivation's impact on hunger and decision making would make for the perfect storm with regard to shopping and food purchasing, leaving individuals hungrier and less capable of employing self-control and higher level decision-making process to avoid making impulsive, calorie-driven purchases. Sleep-deprived men purchase significantly more calories, almost 10%, and grams of food, 18%, than they did after one night of sleep. The researchers also measured blood levels of ghrelin, finding that the hormone's concentration were higher after total sleep deprivation. That must make you want to get calories.
Don't we have a health song?
I think we do.
Yes.
I know you do. All right. All right, let's hear it, man.
Obesity is a disease.
Oh, it's a disease?
Yes. American Medical Association has now just recently labeled obesity as a disease.
Really?
Obesity is a disease. Diabetes made worse.
Obesity makes diabetes worse?
Yes. Hypertension, stroke, heart attack. We must all treat ourselves.
Treat ourselves? Are you kidding me?
Yes, this is one disease we must treat ourselves. How? Eat more of veggies, whole grain and fruits. And go nuts on nuts.
Still going nuts on nuts?
Yes.
On nuts. I can do that.
Eat more of veggies, whole grain fruits. Go nuts on nuts, go nuts.
Go nuts
Eat
on nuts.
less of fried fruit, sugar, starch. Eat less of fried food, starch, sugar. Say no to soda pop. Exercise daily, 5 days a week. Half hour or more daily. Walk, jog, run, bike, treadmill, elliptical, till we are soaked in sweat.
All right. Thanks, Doc. That's just a reminder.
Yes.
It's in your court.
Yes.
We'd like to thank the people from Science Daily for all the information we've received today. As well, we'd like to thank all the wonderful people at UPTV Production Center in Urbana, Illinois, world headquarters. Jason Liggett is our production coordinator. Production intern, Caleb Serpenis, and of course, the station manager, Jake Schumacher. Thank you very much. We thank you for watching us, and we're coming back soon.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
This is great. Every day should be like this.
It will be when I retire in a few years. I've been planning and saving.
Did you save for me?
Well, this is unexpected.
Where'd you come from?
Out of the blue, just like an illness, an emergency, or a
That's enough, Mr. Unexpected.
savings man.
There's still time to plan. Find out how at choosetosave.org with a ballpark estimate worksheet.
I will. Thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org today.
Compassion Now, Network for All, in short, CNN4All, Urbana, Illinois, USA.
And Bethel House of Refuge, Muhammad, Illinois, USA presents this week's breaking news in wellness and health for all people and all professionals. Hi, I'm the Pete of Dr. Z and Pete. This fella is my distinguished co-host, Dr. Alex Rama Zachariah. Doc is also a medical professor and the CEO of CNN4All. Welcome to Breaking News. Glad to have you with me. We're going to jump right in. We're going to talk about kids today, some of it. Kids, fast food ads emphasize giveaways more than food. That's like the toys at McDonald's and all that stuff. Fast food marketing aimed at children emphasizes giveaways and movie tie-ins much more frequently than ads targeted at adults. You know why? They can get, Mom, can we go here?
According to research published in August in the Open Access Journal of Plus One from Geisel School of Medicine, Dartmouth, the audio scripts for adult advertisement emphasize food taste, price, and portion size, whereas the children's ads focused on movie tie-ins and free toys.
Oh, yeah. Given health concerns about obesity and its relation to fast food consumption, enhanced oversight of fast food marketing to children, one needs to align advertising to children with health promotion efforts and existing principles of honest and fair marketing to children. Parents should be watching that stuff too as well. And don't be bullied by children wanting toys when they're disregarding their own health and wellness, right? All right?
Yes.
Come on. Mindfulness. Mindfulness training can help reduce teacher stress and burnout. Teachers who practice mindfulness are better able to reduce their own levels of stress and prevent burnout, according to a new study conducted by the Center for Investigating Healthy Minds at the University of Wisconsin-Madison's Weissman Center. Tell us, what is mindfulness, Doc?
Mindfulness, we'll just describe. The result was published in the journal Mind Brain Education in August 2013. Mindfulness, a notion that stems from centuries-old meditative, like prayer, traditions, and is now taught in a secular way, is a technique to heighten attention, empathy, and other pro-social emotion through an awareness of thoughts, external stimuli, or bodily sensations such as breath. In other words, you are focusing a little more and kind of relax.
Mindfulness technique does not require just sitting still and trying to observe your thoughts, which is not practical always and can be difficult. Mindfulness can be practiced anywhere at any time. I think you know something about that. You're not telling us everything. It is getting to notice how one is feeling physically, emotionally, before reacting to something. Okay, so it's kind of...
yes, you slow down and relax and be calm, cool, quiet, confident.
All right. Check this out, Doc. Personal goals may facilitate or hinder older adults striving for exercise. Although exercise may significantly promote healthy aging, many older adults remain sedentary. Based on a study conducted in the Gerontology Research Center at the University of Jyväskylä, Finland, one reason for this may lie behind older adults' personal goals.
They need to set personal goals.
Oh, yeah.
The results of the study, which will be published in GAPA, showed that those older women who had set exercise as one of their personal goals were more likely to exercise actively and also maintain their exercise activity higher in an 8-year follow-up. Personal goals related to cultural activities and to busying oneself around home further increase the likelihood for high exercise activity. Being generally active in life also seems to be beneficial for exercise activity.
I'm telling you, I've had to do that myself. Make it a goal, a purpose, and get it on my calendar to exercise. I am an adherent. I know that it works. Exercise may reduce the risk of epilepsy later in life for men. My goodness, more exercise stuff. New research suggests that men who exercise vigorously as young adults may reduce their risk of developing epilepsy later in life. Epilepsy is a brain disease that causes repeated seizures over time. There are a host of ways exercise has been shown to benefit the brain and reduce the risk of brain diseases. This is the first study in humans to show that exercise may also reduce the risk of epilepsy, which can be disabling and life-threatening. Doc.
The study from Sweden is published in the September 4th issue, 2013. It's an online issue of Neurology, the medical journal of the American Academy of Neurology. For the study, 1.2 million Swedish men were given cycle tests that measured cardiovascular fitness when they enlisted for mandatory military service at age 18. The participants were then assessed for epilepsy for an average of 25 years.
My goodness.
During follow-up, 7,000 men about were diagnosed with epilepsy. The study found that men who had a high level of fitness were 80% less likely to develop epilepsy than those with low fitness
Man, that is
level.
8 out of 10.
Right.
That means exercise with that many people is definitely profitable. Exercise may affect epilepsy risk in 2 ways. It may protect the brain and create stronger brain reserve, or it may simply be that people who are fit early in life tend also to be fit later in life, which in turn affects disease risk. Man, it says more about treating yourself, isn't it, Doc? Taking care of business. Here we're coming more to obesity, okay? Obesity combined with exposure to cigarette smoke may pose new health concerns, no doubt. Millions of people who are obese and smoke tobacco may face additional health problems. May face, including their response to common prescription medicines that extend beyond well-known links with cancer, heart attacks, and stroke, according to a new report.
Wright and colleagues from the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory in Richland, Washington State, their research shows that smoking and obesity together may pose a 3 times health threat in addition to the increased risk for heart disease, cancer, tobaccos. Tobacco smoke and obesity also intensifies the cancer-causing potential of cigarette smoke. And they were surprised, the researchers were surprised to find that in some instances, the substances in secondhand smoke seem to have a dramatic effect than just smoking.
Oh, yeah. Now, listen, this smoking business, I'm not talking like somebody that's never been there. I smoked like a late freight for a long time. But I'll tell you what, when I decided to quit, I haven't smoked since cigarettes were 45 cents. That's a long time. At $5 a pack, you're driving a nail in your own coffin. Wake up, America. Wake up, world. Get rid of those little cancer sticks, and you're going to be better off. That's my editorial page today. Hey, speaking about obesity, didn't you tell me we got somebody in the green room?
Yep.
Who is it? Dr. Ross?
Dr. Ross Yoha.
Come on, get him out here, will you? I think, does he have what? An obesity song?
No, yeah.
And he's thin, so that'll work good. Call him out here. We'll be right back. All right. From the green room, the world famous. You are world famous, right? Okay. Dr. Ross Yoha, you have a song for us, Ross?
Yes. I have that song.
All right.
Obesity is a disease.
Really? Is that a fact?
Yeah. American Medical Association just said, classified obesity as a disease.
Does that mean insurance companies are going to pay you to get porky?
No, obesity is a disease. Obesity is a disease. Diabetes made worse. Come sing with me.
Okay.
Diabetes made worse. Diabetes made worse.
Obesity is a disease. Diabetes made worse.
You know why? It's because they need to have more insulin to burn fat. And
And diabetes cuts that down and don't burn fat, and they just get fatter.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you for mentioning that.
Making that plain. Okay.
Obesity is a disease. Diabetes made worse.
Yes.
Hypertension, stroke, heart attacks.
Hypertension, strokes, and heart attacks?
That's right. Hypertension, stroke, heart attacks. We must all treat ourselves.
Treat ourselves?
But I thought when you treat yourself, you have yourself as a fool and you as a patient as a fool. You are right. Except when it comes to obesity, you have to treat yourself.
You can do push-aways, right, Doc?
That's right. You need to take care of yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Eat more of veggies, whole grain fruits. Eat more of veggies. I didn't ask you to sing. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Come on, Doc. You're breaking in on his...
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I want you to sing.
Right.
Eat more of veggies, whole grain fruit. Okay, go nuts on nuts, go nuts.
Nuts on nuts?
Yeah.
Go nuts on nuts, really? Nuts are good for you?
Eat
can do
less
that.
of fried food, starch, sugar. Say no to soda pop.
That means diet soda too, doesn't it?
That's right. Diet soda too. It is not good.
That's right.
Exercise daily 5 times a week. Or no daily. How much? Half hour or
More. Half hour or more, right?
Yes. Walk, jog, run, bike, treadmill, elliptical, till we are soaked
In
in sweat. Thank you.
All right, Doc. Thanks for coming with us. I'm glad you weren't too pushy this week. That may ensure that you're coming back next time.
I will.
All right, good. Thank you, Dr. Rema. We appreciate you being with us. We thank the people from Science Daily for all the information they've given us. Also, the City of Urbana's UPTV production coordinator, Jason Liggett, the one, the only, and our production intern, famous, Caleb Serpenis, and coming to get famous, UPTV station manager, Jake Schumacher. Thanks so much for all your help that makes this broadcast possible. We want to thank you all for watching Breaking News in Wellness and Health, and we'll be back next week.
You didn't thank me.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Ross. Thank you, Dr. Yoha,
Thank you.
for coming and bringing us that wonderful song.
Thank you.
Next week.